Good evening, Stevens Point. I'm Florence Anderson. This week in SPTV News, COVID-19 restrictions in Wisconsin, presidential and vice presidential debates, and SGA Health students register to vote. All of this and more when we return. Governor Tony Evers has issued another emergency order related to COVID-19. Indoor public gatherings of more than 25% of a room or building's capacity are prohibited. Rooms without capacities are limited to 10 people. This means that establishments, such as restaurants and bars, are limited to 1/4 their legal capacity. Similarly, homes and residences will be limited to 10 non-residents at a time. The order went into effect at 8 o'clock on Thursday and expires on November 6th. In his order, Evers stated that Wisconsin is nearing the point of a crisis as thousands of people a day test positive and hospitals continue to fill up. Following President Trump's diagnosis of COVID-19, the next two presidential debates will look a little different or may not happen altogether. CNN's Karen Kaifa has the story.
With less than 4 weeks until Election Day and 2 more presidential debates on the schedule, it's unclear when or if we will see this again.
The bigger problem...
Look, hey, I'm not going to listen to him.
The final 2 presidential debates between President Donald Trump and Democratic nominee Joe Biden could now be moved or not happen at all. The Commission on Presidential Debates wanted to turn next week's debate into a virtual event amid health concerns about the president's recent coronavirus diagnosis. President Trump rejected that idea.
No, I'm not going to waste my time on a virtual debate. That's not what debating's all about.
Trump saying he'd hold a rally instead. The Biden campaign said it would hold its own event on the 15th to speak to voters.
I think that the way the commission is supposed to work is they're supposed to negotiate with both sides. I think that would be what's most appropriate here.
The Trump campaign then suggested postponing each of the remaining debates by a week. But the Biden campaign says no, and that the final debate should take place on October 22nd.
We don't know what the president's going to do. He changes his mind every second.
As for how the president's feeling, he says he's ready to get back on the campaign trail.
I think I'm better to a point that I feel better than I did, I jokingly said 20 years ago. I feel perfect.
In Washington, I'm Karen Kaifa.
The goals of the debate are to help undecided voters, but to also keep all participants safe. As seen in the vice presidential debate on Wednesday, both candidates were 12 feet apart and separated by plexiglass. For the entire month of October, UWSP is waiving their application fee. Prospective students for the 2020 to 2021 semester at any of the university's 3 campuses will be able to apply free of charge. The announcement comes after the academic colleges of UW Stevens Point were able to locate additional funding for this purpose. UWSP remains committed to eliminating financial barriers for would-be students and notes that the free application for Federal Student Aid, or FAFSA, opened October 1st. That's all the news stories we have for you this week. After the break, Nathan Wagner will give us an update in the world of entertainment on and offline. I hope that was long enough.
UW Stevens Point is home.
It's a university where professors know your name and get you involved in research.
They inspire us to realize big dreams.
At UW Stevens Point, sustainability is what we stand for.
Our beautiful campus encourages exploration, developing new fields, and problem solving for the real world.
It's a great place to launch your career.
UW Stevens Point is home.
Apply today at uwsp.edu.
Hey Pointers, I'm Nathan Wagner with SPTV Entertainment. We're starting off with a bit of a sad story today as legendary guitar player Eddie Van Halen died of cancer earlier this week, according to his son. Eddie and his brother Alex Van Halen helped form the band Van Halen in 1972 and for decades produced innovative rock music, often driven by Eddie's intricate and intense guitar work. Some of the band's best-known hits include Jump, Why Can't This Be Love, Hot for Teacher, as well as the guitar solo in Michael Jackson's Beat It. Eddie leaves behind millions of fans and a son, Wolf Van Halen, who said he was the best father he could ever ask for. In campus entertainment news, Case is hosting a movie night. The High Note will be showing at both 7 o'clock and 9:30 in the DUC Laird Room on October 9th. Closed captions will be available at the 7 o'clock showing. And if a movie isn't quite your thing, you might consider going to the jazz band and ensemble concert on Tuesday, October 13th. The concert will be held in Mickelson Hall of the Noel Fine Arts Center and runs from 7:30 to 9:30. And that's all I have for you tonight in SPTV Entertainment. For more, be sure to stay tuned.
Quiet on set.
We'll be back in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take Ben.
Live at SPTV, mic check, audio check, news directors adjusting the sound, teleprompter running smoothly. Floor director, alert! Cameras are rolling, bring in the talent. Where's the makeup artist? Anchors ready for the news. Are you ready to join SPTV? That's a wrap. Lights out.
Hey Pointers, welcome to the weekly Student Government Association update of the semester. This week in SGA, committees are meeting and starting to write legislation to be passed in the Senate in the coming weeks. Follow SGA on Instagram and Facebook for info on all the legislation updates happening throughout the year. SGA also gave their official recommendation to the Chancellor Screening Committee after meeting with all the candidates. The committee met this week to give their official recommendation to the Special Region Committee who will succeed Chancellor Bernie Patterson. SGA President McNamara states, "I appreciate the opportunity to meet with all of the candidates and hear their vision for the future. We had an amazing group of candidates and I look forward to working with whoever is chosen." If you're still looking for an on-campus job, SGA has some new openings. They are currently looking for an inclusivity director and a legislative affairs director. If either of these positions spark your interest, make sure you check out Quest to learn more about the position. SGA is always looking for more senators to join. Stop by the DUC, room 52, if you have any questions about the Senate. SGA is hosting events where students can register to vote and request ballot absentee. The deadline to request an absentee ballot is October 24th. Make your voice heard this November. SGA wants to thank every student for not only reducing our COVID cases, but also keeping those numbers down. We are all in this together. Thanks everyone, that's all we have for you tonight in SPTV News. Until next time, Stevens Point, stay safe and have a great night.